It's a series of meditations that build on themselves to where you go deeper and deeper. So behind like the wave 4 and 5, that's where maybe the potential for remote viewing and astral projection is. But until then, you're doing a lot of different meditative practices, a lot of understanding how to control your focus, your breathing. There's different elements of what's called Hemisync technology. You know, it's a very scientifically backed thing. It's not just like some woo-woo guy. I started to use these CDs and go in order. And there was one that really had a powerful effect on me. It was called repatterning. And the idea behind repatterning is that there's a certain frequency you get through by balancing the left and right hemisphere of the brains and then having the mind and heart coherence, where you get into a certain frequency that then allows you to have more influence over reality. So in the CIA document, what it talked about was how when you were in certain states of consciousness, you had more intention mixed with the elevated emotions that you feel had more influence over the holograms of reality. So if you think about it in the form of an energy field that goes around your body, and if you think about it by creating left, right, brain, and heart coherence by balancing out the hemispheres of the brain and connecting to your heart, it's like that increases the intensity of the thoughts and the energy within your energetic field, which pulls to you different synchronicities, opportunities, and things that are in alignment with that energy. So what it talked about in the Gateway Experience, and by the way, the Gateway Experience is what Robert Monroe, who was the man that founded the company of Hemisync and the Gateway Process, which are a series of meditations for transformation. That's separate than the CIA documents. The CIA documents are just people from the CIA that were using the Gateway Experience to explore consciousness, to eventually maybe use it to spy on different countries or on with different purposes. And that's their experience of using these meditation CDs. So with that, what I ended up doing is going through and using these meditation CDs, and one of the ones that had the biggest impact on me was the repatterning one, which the idea is you repattern your consciousness, you repattern what you're creating in your life, and you feel it as if it's already happening now. And I began doing that for a month or two in a row. I would do it every single day, and there was a different feeling that would come inside of my body. I started feeling more in an equal connection to what I wanted to create in my life. And that really, I would say, was one of the cornerstones from me going where I was on YouTube with like 100,000 subscribers to things blowing up at a bigger and bigger level. I attribute quite a bit of it to the meditations I was doing, and more specifically to the mind and heart coherence, which I'd learned through that of this Gateway Experience process.